Objection asked and answered. Objection improper opinion. That opinion is so improper. That is not a proper objection. Bolstering. Objection 403. Nah, that's a 403 infraction right there if I've ever seen one. My God, goddamn, that's a 403 infraction. Objection, badgering the witness. Objection, Your Honor, badgering. Objection, prejudicial. Objection, inadmissible opinion. Objection, speculation. They're just making this shit up. Your Honor, they're just making this shit up. Objection, unintelligible. What the hell is this guy's even... Objection, unintelligible. Objection, vague. I'll order the witness to be more specific. Can the witness be more specific? Objection, asked and answered. We've already asked this stupid question. How many times do we have to ask this stupid question? We're just seeing if he saw the slaying. That's... Can we ask him twice? No, you can only ask that question once. Is that true? Objection, argumentative. What's argumentative? Your objection or mine? Both. Who are you talking to? Which one? God, I talk to God. That's who I... Yahweh. No, the one and only God. What is God's name? Well, God's name is Einstein's oneness. Because you can't destroy energy. You can't destroy matter, energy. If you destroy matter, it turns into energy. You try to destroy energy, it turns into matter. You can't destroy energy. It's all one. It's all... Well, it's just all one, baby. We all just one, baby. Objection, opinion. That's just like your opinion, man. Objection, hearsay. He heard it and then he said it. That's a hearsay. Objection, privilege. Objection, privileged. My client will not answer that question. Don't answer that question. You think you can handle the truth? I want the truth. You think you can handle it? Objection, leading question. Objection, leading. Objection, vague. Objection, inadmissible opinion. That opinion is inadmissible and improper. Objection, inadmissible, improper, and stupid opinion. It's a stupid opinion. So sometimes you can just say it's an opinion. Objection, opinion. We're just trying to look for the facts here. Objection, inadmissible opinion. Objection, improper opinion. So you can't say an opinion on a layperson. Can't say an opinion on scientific knowledge. Well, according to my research, the cure for cancer is really just in the T cells. Objection, parole evidence rule. Huh? Parole evidence rule. Overruled. You don't even know what it is. I know, that's why I didn't want to ask about it. It scared me. I was like, I've never heard those words before. Objection, nothing pending. Consideration is to consider a thing. What's a consideration? Something to consider. Objection, best evidence. Objection, authentication. Objection, foundation. Objection, beyond the scope. Your Honor, all we asked was how many fingers does he have on his left hand, and he's done told us his life story. That's beyond the scope. Nothing pending. What the hell is nothing pending? It's pending nothing. Fuck you, I don't know. What do you think it is? Nothing pending. Objection, nothing pending. Nothing is pending? Are you sure? You know, if I was the judge, you don't have to know any of these. I would always ask them for a follow-up. And you're supposed to do 3. You're supposed to say objection. What's your objection? Opinion. Overruled. And so it's supposed to be a nice back and forth. I like it because it's smooth, it's orderly. You're supposed to do it like 3 ways, and then if the judge wants further clarification, then he'll ask, can you explain that? Can you explain your objection? Can you explain that? Can you explain yourself? Can you explain that? Objection, overly broad. Overly general. So, do you like good things? Objection, overly broad. Objection, insufficient foundation. Objection, lack of foundation. Objection, misquotes the witness or exhibit. Objection, that's not what the witness said. It misquotes the witness or exhibit. It misquotes the exhibit. The exhibit didn't say anything. Well, it's the spirit of the exhibit is that exhibit speaks to me. Objection, misquotes the evidence. Objection, misstates the witness. Misquotes the evidence. I wonder if there could be a mischaracterizes the evidence. Objection, mischaracterization of evidence. Objection, mischaracterization of the exhibit. Objection, cumulative. Objection, counsel testifying. Objection, confusing. What did you say? Objection, that is confusing, prejudicial, inadmissible opinion. Objection, argumentative, and I move for a motion to strike. Objection, Your Honor, and I move for a motion to strike. Sustained, and the jury will disregard that last remark. Objection, harassing the witness? No, badgering. That's good. Just badgering. You don't even have to say the objection, badgering. That's badgering the witness. Objection, vague. So where were you on the night of October? I was over there somewheres. Over there somewheres. I kind of be around over here, over there, kind of everywhere, but nowhere at the same time. You know what I mean? Objection, confusing. Objection calls for a conclusion. Objection, chain of custody, collateral. Wait, is that objection, collateral damage, relevance. Objection, relevance. Objection, narrative. He's going on and on. He's just speaking the narrative, non-responsive. So, what is your name? Objection, non-responsive. He didn't say his name. Objection, inflammatory. That's objection, prejudicial and inflammatory. Objection, incomplete. Objection, document speaks for itself. Objection, outside the scope of cross. Objection, overly broad or general. Objection, compromise, settlement offer. Lack of confrontation. Objection, lack of confrontation. Objection, compromise, settlement offer. Objections, we got a settlement offer. That's outside the scope of cross. He can only talk about the event that happened. You know, we already had a little chit-chat in the very beginning about general questions. Now we're talking about the specific events. He drove the truck here. He drove the truck in there. He drove the truck over there. He talked to Phil Greeny's person, and the Phil Greeny, the Jacqueline Mitchell, and then he went over to this house and went over to there. Objection, nothing pending. Objection calls for a conclusion. Objection calls for speculation. Hearsay, objection, motion to strike, objection, argumentative. Objection, collateral. Objection, improper impeachment. That's an improper impeachment right there. Objection, narrative. Objection, asked and answered. Objection, parole evidence rule. Objection, assuming facts not in evidence. Your Honor, he's assuming facts that's just not in the evidence. Objection, non-responsive. Objection, nothing pending. Objection, question calls for narrative, more prejudicial than probative. Privileged communication. I like both of those. Objection, privileged communication. Objection, privileged communication. Objection, more prejudicial than probative. Yeah, you want to get a stool sample? Objection, that's more prejudicial than probative. We need that poop. Objection, inflammatory, prejudicial. Document speaks for itself. Hypothetical question. Objection, hypothetical. Objection, anecdotal. Circumstantial. That's circumstantial. You know, anecdotal and circumstantial is not great evidence, but it's like a piece of the evidence, so it's like a piece of the pie. You could just say that's just circumstantial, that's just anecdotal, but if you have 100 pieces of anecdotal and circumstantial evidence, that's substantial. So, well, that's just circumstantial. You could, say that maybe once or twice, but 100 times you couldn't. That's just 100. Like all so far, actually, that Bo Burger, that Idaho stabbing guy, he shit, don't lose it. Objections. Whatever I was talking about, there's a relation to the thing, and he did the thing, and it wasn't fair. I don't know. Privilege communicate more prejudicial than probative, non-responsive, nothing pending outside the scope of cross, overly broad. More prejudicial than probative. I don't know. Okay, so victims' rights coming